I'm sorry. I'm sorry I missed an upload. Don't hate me, y'all. Spread love. Spread love. Put your hand up to the screen. Love. Fairly recently, and I think this is like the second album I've done that has came out this year. Everyone's talking about it. The new Adrianne. Is it Adrianne? If you didn't see my Big Thief review, you'll know that I'm fairly familiar with her, and what she sounds like and her songwriting abilities. I was praising them in my Big Thief video, even though I did not know most of the words that she was saying. A lot of them weren't even in my vocab. So, going into this now, I'm gonna try my best, but if I don't understand, I apologize. We're gonna hop right in. A lot of you did recommend me her other album that came out previously. If you want me to check that out, let me know. Drop it in the comments once again. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you're new here, feel free to like and subscribe if you want. Feel free to drop me some recommendations in the comments about some albums that I haven't done. So, alright, Bright Future. We got 12 songs. Track number 1 is Real House.
Do you remember running the purity of the air around where stars shine like tears on the night's face? Now 31 and I don't feel strong.
Alright, she's 31. We got some context.
I saw the first film that made me scared, and I thought of this whole world ending. I thought of dying unprepared.
She saw Spy Kids.
I wanted so much for magic to be real.
I like that, kind of backing away from the microphone a little bit.
Do you remember
That chord
coming
progression
to
is
the
so dark on the
hospital
piano.
when I was 14? My friends all left me there spinning, and the whole family came back together.
Wasting no time, really. Wasting no time kind of spilling out her guts right there. The first beginning stages of her childhood. I think the moments that really stuck out to me the most were definitely the parts where her childhood dreams just kind of sort of faded away. Even the ones, no matter how realistic they were. I wonder what movie that was. I wonder what movie made her so scared and made her realize that, everything could just come to a crashing end. So that's kind of crazy. Let's get into track number 2, which is Sadness as a Gift.
You and I both know there is nothing more to say. Chance has shut her shining eyes and turned her face away. Snow falling, I try to keep from calling. Watch the spring turn to winter, fireflies all frozen. Been searching for your eyes, all I see is blue skies. And that old man beats his crooked cane, it's time to let go. You could write me someday and I bet you will. We could see the sadness as a gift and still.
I bet you will is kind of crazy. Violin is nuts, bro.
Still, you could write me someday and I hope you will. We could see the sadness as a gift and still. The seasons go so fast, thinking that this one was gonna last. Maybe the question was too much to ask.
So I think she's talking about sort of a heartbreak scenario here. And maybe she kind of entertains the possibilities of them kind of reconciling in the future. She kind of imagines this person kind of reaching out to her once again. But right now, it seems like she's kind of holding off. She's trying not to call them, it seems like. Maybe she's just kind of trying to be grateful for the sadness, trying to be grateful for the pain here, because maybe it can lead to more, you know, growth. As a fan of that, I love the guitar, I love the violins, everything about that. Let's get into track number 3, which is Fool.
I feel like a fool, yeah, walking downhill with the dogs. You keep it cool, watching my fire ignite, heart out of sight, body.
Oh my god.
We could be paradise, mama's advice, looking up beans and rice. So just say what it is that you want.
Beans and rice. I want beans and rice.
We built their house on the spot. We could watch a show. We could watch a garden grow. Allie found a 5-acre farm. Max is gonna play. John got a clown on his arm. Lucky's gonna flip, flip, flip. So if you wanna go, I say, baby, okay, okay.
I trying to call for love here, trying to call that person back into her life. She's also kind of giving an update on, you know, people who she knows and where they're at in their current status, whether, you know, their relationships are working, where the fuck they're at. Immediately when it started, I was instantly, you know, pulled in by the way that guitar sounded. That had to be my favorite part of the production on the song. I found that super enjoyable. It was nice and short and sweet compared to the first two. Off of listening to the first song, I was expecting this whole album to be kind of sad, but that was an upbeat kind of song, right? I guess you could say it was kind of optimistic. So I guess that we can have a whole variety of moods on this project. So I'm happy about that. Track number 4 is No Machine.
Let no machine eat away our dream. Baby, take my hand, let's go together. Don't know what I'd do without you. Don't know where I'd go. Don't know where I'd go without you.
Oh, she's hitting that shit, bro.
The moon and sun are the keepers of the weather. Don't know what I'd do. Drive around, live from town to town, to the ocean of your love. I am a river.
Oh, damn.
Don't know what I'd go without you.
To the ocean of your love, I am a river. I am stealing that. I'm stealing that. Sorry. I think we're kind of following it up with that same sort of vibe that we had on Fool. I'm seeing the fact that, you know, this person, she's clearly dependent on her a little bit. Let's get into track number 5, which is Free Treasure.
Do you wanna go to the river? I know this spot so deep and green, with wild raspberries and apple trees and rocks to climb between. Love without measure. You're cooking dinner. It's getting around 10:30. I haven't smelled food so good since I don't know where and I don't know when.
What are we cooking, bro? Rice and beans?
There's a guy on the nape of my neck and he hangs out there all day. Love without measure, show me understanding, patience and pleasure, the 11th dimension, free treasure.
I don't know why. I feel like if I was a millennial, this would be the greatest album of all time for me. This makes me want to like cook. I mean, she's mentioned food on almost every song. She's sort of making me a little hungry. She's got into track number 6, which is Vampire Empire. got some drums.
We jump pillow and you open like a flower. I wanted to see you naked. I wanted to hear you scream. I wanted to kiss your skin and your everything.
Oh, she's just like me.
Surrender, can't seem to keep control. You turn me inside out and then you want the outside in. You spin me all around and then you ask me not to spin. You say you wanna be alone, feels alive until she kills. And her vampire empire, I'm the cushion, she's my pills.
Another crazy display of how insane her pen game is. I mean, so I think we have this little, parasite relationship right now, but she seems to be loving it. She is the empire. She's crazy possessive. I gotta say, Adrianne, seems like she's a little bit possessive. The person who she's with seems to be incredibly inconsistent within their words. They want one thing, but in reality, they mean something completely different. They're still not over the other dude. What the fuck? Cut that shit off. Crazy song. Displayed her most, kind of passionate and insane vocals yet. So I'm loving the mix up here. I was getting to track number 7, which is Evolve.
Love smells evil, backwards people, words backwards, backwards are lethal. Dream is marred, I'm marred in your mind. Forwards, can't we rewind?
Oh my God.
Speak through, teach, cheat, part, trap. You have my heart, I want it back. God, dog, devil lift. The giver takes, the taker gives. Kiss, spell, sick, the vacuum feeding. You have my heart, I want it back. God, dog, devil lift. The giver takes, the taker gives.
A piece of her love that it has not turned into love. It's now backwards. Maybe her idea of love is now backwards. That's why she says evolve. You know what I mean? Evil. And who else is evil? The devil, who she name drops in this song. So there's a lot of shit that I'm trying to connect right now. Definitely the most kind of ominous sounding song. Yeah, I loved the violin coming in on the production. I love what that added. Definitely added some crazy melancholic energy to what we already had. So crazy song. Let's get into track number 8, which is Candle Flame.
Every night I close my eyes, another day away. You know I love you, I can't explain. I'm crying over the candle flame. I'm saying glad you're here. When we're together, only one thing moves. Everything else stays the same. I want to 1, 2, 4, 4, 2, 5, 6 bedrooms, so everyone can close the door.
And the background vocals still seem to be following her throughout a song like that as well, which I love. She mentions God in that track, in a relationship with God potentially. I don't know. she witnesses someone praying and she maybe says, "Yeah, I want to try that too. Maybe I could do that." I don't know. I don't know. I'm lost in that one, but I'm still in love with with the sound of it. So let's get into track number 9, which is Already Lost, which is what I.
Already lost beside the line. The mirrors your eye on mine. The mirrors your eye on mine. You come into my room every night. 1,000 years or more.
Oh damn.
And I've never seen this face, never heard this voice before. Who absorbs it all? Holding so near, standing so far. How slow and how fast you are. How slow and how fast you are. 1,000 years or more.
Oh, I love this chorus.
Shadows shatter at the edge of a smile. Leaving down here for a while. Leaving down here 1,000 years or more.
Oh my god. Pluck that fucking banjo, bro. Pluck that fucking banjo. What an absolute hitter. I gotta say, that's my favorite. That's my favorite so far, no doubt. No doubt. And I think it was the chorus for sure. I think it was how her vocals sounded on that part. But the whole thing was incredible. The whole thing was fantastic. Definitely want to, buy a truck maybe. Not for not for driving. You know what I'm saying? Like not for. Well, yeah, but like I think I was gonna take that and just like drive through the mountains. I think we're in that season. You know what I mean? Just drive through the mountains a little bit. Turn on this record. Maybe buy it on CD. Pop it in the little player right there. Just listen to this album. And that's what I would do. That's my preferred setting. No other time would I drive that truck. I would just probably have it for this album and the other Big Thief album. You know what I'm saying?
The July and winter and September, spring, where way up north is the warmer weather. It is a gift so bitter that you brought to me, 'cause I feel what they're feeling and I know that they're free. Angel eyes on the wings of moths and dragonflies, through the morning and evening, their sunset, my sunrise. Let them.
So what's the cell phone saying? 'Cause you know what I'm saying. Like I'm lost on that one. So it's like she getting a phone call, or maybe does she glance by the name and the contacts and doesn't want to reach out. By this point, I'm kind of getting that maybe this album is kind of talking about like a no contact sort of breakup and the urges and trying not to reach out to that person, just kind of reminiscing on that fact. Love that song, similar to Candle Flame. I got similar vibes from both of those. So the track 11, which is Donut Seam.
This whole world is dying.
Oh, this is.
Don't it seem like a good time for swimming?
Oh shit. A little global warming.
Ever since the day we met, I loved you and I don't regret the way we passed the time. Drinking coffee, drinking wine. Don't it seem like a good time for swimming before all the water disappears? And like a moth into the sun, I flew in front of everyone and burned up in the flame.
Oh, this writing is fucking crazy.
That seemed like a good time for swimming.
Oh, I love that.
Before all
love
the
that.
water disappears. Now our love dying. Don't it seem like a good time for kissing?
Oh my god.
The year.
Oh, this is fucking gut wrenching. What a power play to open up with the kind of, the other singer. I don't know who they are. What a power play to open up with that. She's just expressing, the world is crashing. Let's just make love. You know what I mean? It's gonna happen anyways. We gotta swim because the oceans are drying, and maybe the world dying is just a big metaphor for her life and her relationship. Let's get into this last track, which is Ruined.
Until I'm brave enough to call you, I just fall through every time.
I love this
Wish
reverb.
you gave me no answer, nor asked me to lie. You come around, I'm ruined. So much coming through every hour too. Can't get enough of you. You come around, I'm ruined. And we drew to alignment as the water soaked the pillow.
This is insane.
So
I'm
much
stealing
coming
all
through
this. I'm
every
stealing it.
hour too. So much coming through every hour too. You come around, I'm ruined.
Yo.
Gladiator tomorrow, I'm not fighting in this war.
I'm ruined personally. She's ruined, and so am I now. You know what I mean? Just, I feel her pain. I'm an empath. Here I was, first track, thinking that she was just gonna talk about her childhood and her life upbringing and shit like that, because I know on Big Thief a lot of it was love lyrics and shit like that. So I wasn't expecting for her to dive into that topic as much. And from the second track on, she's kind of just diving into this sort of failed situationship. It seems like I don't know if it is a situationship. We're not given too much context as to who this person is, what they're about, what they do, how old they are. You know what I mean? How long they've been together. But we are given so much detail into the characteristics of the room that they were in when they were having a certain conversation. I mean, that's the type of shit that she tends to focus on more, is attention to detail as a songwriter rather than context. You know what I mean? So I feel like that's the thing that I admire most about her, and it's very easy to paint a picture in my mind of what she's talking about in any given situation. So that's what I gotta say right now. Beautiful album, amazing album. Anything that she's been touching in my ears, I can't really name a flaw with it right now. I would have loved to hear drums, but then again, that probably would have just been a Big Thief record. So, but yeah, I love this album, everything for what it is, and I can't hate on it. Can't hate on it. That's what I gotta say right now. If y'all enjoyed the video and you want me to check out her first album, let me know, and I certainly will. So thank you so much for watching. I love you and have a great